Hello Facebook Live. So I'm in my car and last week Richard Wilkins and Liz Ivory asked us, people that had done BC, to talk about what we'd got from it. So BC is a fantastic course. I've done shit loads of courses before, and this one is fabulous because what it does, it helps you to look at your negative script that you have got going on in your head. Hello people watching me, hello. It helps you to separate away from when that script is chattering onto you. So you might have a script that says to you, I'm fat, or it might have a script, you might have a script that says, oh, I can't do that. So let me tell you a little bit about where mine came from. So I grew up in a children's home, and in that children's home you can imagine all sorts of things that were said to children that are in care. And society has a massive script that are about children that are in care. So it says things like, oh, you'll always end up in prison, it's your own fault that this has happened to you, you might become a drug addict, rah, rah, rah. So for me, when I got to being a little bit older and I managed to put myself through university, became a teacher, I did lots and lots of positive courses, and I kind of thought I was doing all right in the world. I was like, yeah, look at me, I'm doing great. And then what happened is, as a lot of parents know, when you've got children, if something's the matter with your children, or you perceive something's the matter with your children, you try to help them. So you search for answers in lots of different places. So don't ask me how, but I ended up finding Richard Wilkins on Facebook, and I liked the look of him and I loved what he was saying, and I really was inspired, and I spoke to him because I thought, oh, I'll go along and it might help my relationship with my son. So I turned up at his recharge days, and at his recharge days he comes out and he's flamboyant and he chats about separating away from the negative script. And I was like, oh, I don't need to go on that course, I don't even have a negative script, I'm like really positive person, that sounds like a load of old bullshit. And then Luke was there, my son came along, and he was like, oh, you know what, Mum, I think you should do that course. And I was like, I don't need to do that course, what are you talking about? And then I don't know what happened, but I signed up for the course, and on the course I was. So anyway, let me tell you about what happens once you realise how much you listen to your negative script. So mine, let me see how it was. Really, a lot of the time I would be like, oh, I don't know how you would describe it really. I would be positive on the outside, but on the inside, on my own and in my head, I would have a terrible war going on sometimes. It would just be, you know, it would be saying awful things to me, like, oh, you're never gonna amount to anything, you're never gonna make any money, you're never gonna meet anyone and stay with anyone you're gonna love, rah, 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 rah. And sometimes I would, you know, play conversations over in my head, and it would just be like, oh, it's just like tormenting, you know. And then other times I would be like, well, I'm doing all right, I'm the kid from the foster home, I'm doing absolutely fine, so I don't need to be worrying about any of that. Now, on the BC course, you have an absolutely fun time. It's a serious lack of effort, and you get a chance to talk about yourself, just yourself, and tell people your story. Now, I'm not going to go into my story on here because honestly I'd be on here all night long, and some of it's a bit of a horror story that I don't want to talk to people about on Facebook Live. So I just want to talk to you about the positive results. So the positive results have been that I just realised how much of the time I was beating myself up. I didn't need anyone else to do it for me. And after I'd finished doing the 5 days of BC, I realised that I could choose, really choose. So I chose to go off travelling around America on my own. So that was an amazing result, and I had an amazing, fantastic time. I saw all my friends in America, and I travelled around on my own, and I just said yes to loads of stuff. I didn't allow any chance of the negative voice to stop me doing what I wanted. It was fantastic. And since I've been home, you know, life still has challenges. I've still had some times, really tough times. I've had a frozen shoulder for, you know, going on 8 months, but having done BC and having been able to separate out and really choose every day how I'm going to feel has really helped me with that, and I'm properly into recovery from that now. So I'm talking about it tonight. Actually, I thought I didn't have internet at home until Monday, so what I thought, I was really like, oh, I'll just wait till Tuesday. And then I thought, do you know what, fuck it. And actually I've done really well, because people who know me know that I swear a shitload more than I have on this video. So what I'm saying is, fuck it, don't wait, just do it. Even without, you know, I'm sitting in my car outside my flat, and I'm doing it right here, right now. And that's how life is. Don't wait, people. Do not wait. And if you get an opportunity to look at Richard's videos, Broadband Consciousness, the Ministry of Inspiration, and have a chance to follow him and Liz, you will really not regret it. They're teaching people about this script that we're given from our parents, from society, from the media, and they're teaching us how we can actually separate and not pass it on to our children. And which is a really amazing thing. That was an amazing thing that I got from it. And my son did the course within another, what did I do? I did it October, about 2.5 years ago, and he did it February last year. And the difference in him has been amazing as well. So I'm making this video because I love Richard and Liz, and they've asked us to put it out there really for them, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm sending everybody lots and lots of love, and have a happy Sunday. And I know when I was a teacher, I used to, Sunday night, I'd be imagining Monday morning and be like, oh, fucking hell, school, haven't done enough planning, the marking's still in the bag. So if you do happen to be a teacher, look, just get up in the morning and choose, just really choose to be there and choose that, you know, you're alive, and you can choose how you feel, because the feelings are all in your heart. And this is me speaking from my heart to you, saying lots of love, everybody who's watching me. Thank you for watching me, everyone. I can see you. Love you. Speak to you all soon. Bye-bye for now.